Signs that your love manifestation is closer than you think. Now, there could be a lot of the science videos of signs, confirmations that this is happening for you, this could be true for you. There's so many videos out there. But the point is that you, of course, you can look for these videos. Of course, these signs matters. But you are saying that this is a sign that means I'm gonna get what I want. That means it's confirmation. So it doesn't matter whether these signs are showing up or not, you're getting your manifestation anyway. Of course, if you see that these things are happening, you can use as a confirmation that yes, I'm getting what I want. It's sign is showing up. That means I'm getting what I want. Of course, you can use in your favor, but even if it doesn't showing up, still you can say that it doesn't matter. Even if it's not showing up, I'm gonna get it anyway. So I'm gonna tell you 3 signs in this video. If you want more such videos, let me know. Give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, turn on the bell notification for more such videos, and for future video ideas and suggestions, let me know in the comment section below. And I have courses and master classes that's gonna help you dive into extra next level to the manifestation. The links are in the description, check it out. Okay, the sign 1. Remember, if these signs are not showing up, doesn't mean that your manifestation is not coming closer to you. Okay, anyway, you're getting what you want anyway. But if these signs are showing up, you can feel good about it, you can feel happy about it, you're getting what you want. The first thing is that so much opposite stuff is happening, totally opposite, totally reverse things are happening. This is a sign of negative thing clearing away. This is a sign of all the dust is settling down. A lot of the people are pretty anxious and pretty frustrated and irritated when the opposite stuff is happening, and they say that, oh, this is happening, that means I'm not getting what I want. No, this is happening because you are getting what you want, and the dust has to clear, the dust has to settle it down. So when opposite stuff is happening, that means the dust is settling down. That means those things like the clouds are going away and the sun is showing up again. So it doesn't mean, oh, the clouds is there, then the sun will not going to show up. No, the clouds is showing up and it's going to clear. That's a sign that the sun will going to show up. So either way, you can define the circumstances as like, oh, opposite stuff is happening, I'm not getting what I want. Or you can say that opposite stuff is happening, it's a sign that I'm getting what I want because it's getting cleared away. The second thing is that you feel aligned. Now this is something purely subjective, because sometimes you feel aligned with what you want, sometimes you feel like you're inspired, you called, you purposeful, you motivated, all that good stuff is happening, and that's totally okay. I mean, not okay. I mean, that's totally mean that you're getting what you want. But if you're not feeling that way, it doesn't mean it's not gonna get you what you want. Because some days we're gonna feel inspired, we're gonna feel motivated, we're gonna feel inspired and aligned. And some days we won't be feeling the same way, because we are all humans, we are not robots. So we are not always gonna be aligned always all the time. But if you're feeling aligned, you feel like the things are feeling light and the days are passing by and everything is feeling light, and you don't feel stress, you don't feel worriness, that means you are aligning to your highest desire, you're aligning to the desire to your relationship that you want. That's also the sign. Naturally, the process of manifestation is pretty spontaneous, pretty natural, pretty obvious, and it's going to be series of the events. So if you're feeling aligned, if you're feeling called, you feel like everything is normal, definitely you're going to feel that way, that it's going to feel normal and it's going to feel more aligned to you. That's the sign that you're getting what you want. And oftentimes people miss this sign because they think that okay, I eat some sugary food and that's why I feel great because of dopamine or serotonin release. It could be that way. Again, the how you define it and the way you define it, that's everything. If these signs are showing up, amazing. And even if they don't show up, doesn't mean that you're not getting what you want. You're getting what you want anyway. But if you're seeing these signs, that means you're getting it anyway. The third signs, you are not that anxious about the relationship. Even if it's concerned with a specific person, with your ex or an unknown person, you are no longer concerned about the relationship status that you are in right now. You're no longer anxious about the negativity that happened in the past with your specific person, between you two guys. You're no longer holding a grudge against a person. This is very important, especially when you're manifesting your ex, your specific person. The past, you guys had something in between that wasn't pleasant, that wasn't that great, and a lot of the people hold on to that grudge and then they keep it at the score, like he say this to me or she said this to me, and they keep the grudge and they keep the scores, and that's prevent them from manifesting exactly the relationship that they want. Because when you're holding on to a grudge or a past stuff, it's unlikely for you to manifest something new, because you cannot get something new if you are focusing on something that's not great for you, that you don't want to manifest, because your focus, your energy, your attention is everything. So you're gonna feel that you're no longer anxious to what's happening outside of you, no longer attached to the relationship or anxious, you no longer feel the need to go towards something, uh, no longer feel the need to have a relationship. Even like, this is the most common thing, a lot of the people feel like, I don't need a relationship, I don't need a person at all. It's gonna be amazing if they show up, but even if they don't show up, I'm totally okay and I'm totally normal. You no longer feel any grudge towards them. You feel kind of like a neutral. Doesn't have to feel super positive about the situation, but you feel neutral. You're like, it's okay, I'm totally fine, I let go of the past that no longer serves us both, and I feel normal, I feel contained, I feel back in my power. I feel like I no longer need them anymore the way I thought I need them. I no longer have like a past grudge or a regret around it. I forgive them, I forgive myself, and I totally let it go. That's all going to come naturally, because especially if you have an ex that you're manifesting, or a specific person that you're manifesting, and you had some history in the past that wasn't that great or pleasant, and that's there in your mind, it's gonna hard for you to manifest something new that you haven't had it before, or something new that maybe you had it for some time in the past, but then you're focusing on the negativity. It's going to be very hard for you to manifest positive. But when you're on the verge of manifestation, when your manifestation is very, very closer, you're naturally gonna feel like the old grudges, the old regrets are falling apart. You're gonna feel like you want to forgive them, forgive yourself. You're gonna feel more neutral, more calm, more relaxed. You're not that anxious, not that frustrated, because the series of the events, the bridge of the events does happen, and that is this one part of the series of the event that's happening, that's bringing you closer to the relationship than you ever actually think about it. So these are the three signs. Now there could be a lot of the different signs. I only covered the three signs. Let me know if you are seeing these signs right now. Doesn't mean if you're not seeing these signs that you're not getting what you want, but if you're seeing these signs, amazing. And even if you're not seeing it, still you're gonna get what you want anyway. Let me know if it's helpful. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.